locked down.
What's going on, guys? Great Disciple back with another video, and we have another subscriber question. The interesting thing on this one is it actually wasn't on the 1000 sub Q&A. It was on the video right after, the one about Be a Man, and where I talk about the 5 steps of becoming a man from being a teenager, which actually created a little bit more stir than I imagined. I thought you guys would really like it, and some of you guys really, bit back. But that's cool. That's what I like. I like to create a conversation. All right, this question comes from Sean Wesserman. It says this: I'm 18, I'm living at home for now, about to graduate, but I'm in a weird position. I have a girlfriend, and we've been together for over a year now, and you can tell I really care about her and love this girl. But my parents don't feel the same way, and my parents said they'll never accept us as a couple. I was just hoping maybe you went through something similar and you can help me make a decision, because I don't want to hurt her and I don't want to hurt my parents. It's really a bad situation, but I have to do something eventually because I want a life with this girl. So help me out. Okay, let me tell you a story. When I met my wife, I was 18 going on 19. She was 24 going on 25. Shocking situation. I had literally just graduated from high school. I was 2 years through college already. My parents had huge aspirations for me. They saw doctor written all over me, even though I didn't really want it personally anymore. My grades were through the charts, and they thought for sure they had a doctor in me. And I met her, and I fell in love. I fell madly in love with her. And the day that I told my parents that I was going to marry her, I didn't get the response that I thought I should. My mom was a school teacher at the time, and the next day she went to school and she wore 2 different shoes to school. That's how distraught she was over it. There wasn't this fight back when my oldest brother got married, or when my second oldest brother got married, or my sister. But for me, for some reason, they didn't want it. And now I can say that I know without a doubt I made the right decision, of course. And both my brothers and my sister, my oldest brother's been divorced twice, my sister's divorced, and my other brother is headed towards one, and my parents were divorced. So we're actually the only standing relationship in our family. Now, I don't say that to tell you that you're right and your parents are wrong, because you're 18, all right? And I was in a little bit of a different situation when I was 19, because I had been put through a lot in my life, and I had grown up very, very quickly. And the thing is, your parents know who you are. And your parents also have an ability to read people better than you can, because you may be blinded by the lust in your heart. I don't know if it's true love, and I don't know if it's lust. That's for you to define. If all you can ever think about is being with her and never being apart from her, you need to be careful, because that reeks of codependency. True love is a healthy balance in life. So sometimes the best way to see if you have true love is to take a break. I'm not talking about weeks or months or years. I'm talking about a couple days here and there. Go 2 or 3 days a week without talking or seeing her. See if it still remains. The one thing about a codependent relationship and a lust-filled relationship is once you start to break the connection, the relationship falls apart rather quickly. So that's a really good way to test the love in a relationship, is to take a break. Little breaks of a day or two between. Your parents do know who you are, and they sound like they love you. The fact that, I'm guessing that they're still married based on how you worded your statement, which speaks to their relationship and their success. And they may see something in you or something in her that's unhealthy. So just keep that in mind. But on the other hand, if it is true love, sometimes parents have a hard time letting their kids go. You're 18, so I don't think you should run out and get married right away, but there's nothing wrong with proposing, continuing on in your life, going through an engagement period of a year or so, letting the relationship between your parents and her build, because you want your parents in your life. You don't want to cut them out, because you're going to need them. Seriously, you're going to need them. So just understand that it's not abnormal for parents to disagree with the choice of the children. Only you really know what it is that you got with this girl, okay? But also, don't discount the advice that your parents are giving you, because, God gave them to you to guide you and to help you. But the big battle at your age is the breaking away. You want to break away from your family and cleave onto a girl. It's an instinct of man put in you by God. So, you're obviously feeling driven to move on. All I can say is don't rush it. I mean, a year with a girl is one thing. I mean, you're still technically a teenager, so put a little bit more years on it. Remember, test the validity of that love with her by taking a little bit of break here and there. And if every time you're with her, if all it comes to is sex, every time, know that it's probably not true love. Okay, I'm just gonna warn you on that one right there. And that's for everybody. You know, true love does not always equate to physical intimacy. It has a lot to do with just being around that person and sharing yourself with them and knowing that they appreciate who you are for who you are. All right? Okay. There's going to be comments on this one, I'm sure. Put them down below. Let's talk about it. Let's help them out. As always, hit that thumbs up button if you liked it. Subscribe for more. And I will see you in the next one.